Hello guys, this is Vivek from the band AMORPHIA. You are listening to J0KeR's Electric Circus via Metal Masala Radio. Yeah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's about to get dirty in here. Heavy. Wow.
Joke live.
You deliver. I'm all looking at you. Laying out the question.
I love it.
So put the water around me. I'm coming from the deliver to me.
All right. What's up, metalheads? Welcome to another Friday night edition of the Electric Circus Radio Show, interview edition. On the line with me now, I have the drummer of the Indian thrash metal band from India. We got AMORPHIA. We got Vivek Prasad, the drummer of the band. Welcome to the Electric Circus Radio Show right here at MetalMessiahRadio.com. How are you doing, Vivek?
Hello Jones, I am doing really good. So we are in the final stage of preparation for our Japan tour. It starts in 4 days.
AMORPHIA is a three-piece old-school thrash metal band from India. They stick to the roots, just pure old-school thrash. AMORPHIA was formed in late 2012 in Kerala, India, and had been considered one of the spearheads of old-school thrash metal in India. In a span of 8 years, the band released 2 albums supporting some of the biggest names in metal in India. They have a new album out, just released January the 15th, 2020, called Merciless Strike. Welcome to the show, and please tell us about the new album by AMORPHIA.
So the new album is titled Merciless Strike. So it is our second album, and the album consists of 8 tracks. So this time also we are sticking to the pure old school thrash metal aggression. So it's all about like how humans have pushed our planet to its limits, and like the planet is actually fighting back to get back to its original form, and now humans have to pay for what they do to the nature and to the surroundings and everything. Right. So that is what the entire album is about. So it is like the merciless strike from the nature to the humankind. Yeah.
What was the process like making this album, developing the songs, and figuring out who's playing what on the album?
Okay. So you mean the songwriting of the album, right?
Yes.
So we started writing the album like approximately after 2 months after we released Arms to Death. That was our first album in 2018 April. Okay, so we started writing the stuff within 2 months in span. So our aim was like we were evolving musically in time actually. So after the first album we evolved a lot musically. So we need to add more aggression and more influence from all the great bands like Demolition Hammer, Accuser, Morbid Saint, everyone. So we need to make it real fast and sticking to the real roots so that there is no point of like some deviation from thrash metal, sticking to the old school thrash metal vibe itself. So it's actually evolution of the band musically and also lyrically and everything. So that's what the second album all about.
Okay, who is the main songwriters on the album?
Songwriting wise, it's our guitarist Vasuchandran. So he does all the riffs and stuff. He writes all the riffs, and we sit together, me and Vasuchandran, drummer, and the guitarist sit together and jam a lot. Almost every day, or if we are very tired, we will at least make it every weekend. So we sit together and arrange all the riffs and stuffs. Okay. So after that, the bassist joins. Bassist joins only after all the songwriting mode is done. Okay. So that is how the process is. Because basically it's from Bangalore, and me and Vasu only jam regularly every time. So then bassist comes in and he adds his own stuff so that the whole package is all set to go. So that is how the songwriting. So basically the tune is set by our guitarist Vasuchandran, and me and bassist arrange all the stuff together. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You just went on a Japanese tour. Tell us about the Japanese tour and how the fans received you when you was doing your shows on the tour.
Japan is crazy, man. So the fans are like very crazy. We haven't felt that experience never before because it was our first international tour, okay? And the experience was very surreal. So the fans was coming, taking autographs, buying our CDs, buying our merchandise, and it was like we haven't experienced that in India for a while. So only for a couple of shows we have experienced that, but Japan fans are mad. So we were very happy like our music got accepted in Japan because thrash metal is like very few of them are very familiar with thrash metal in India, to be honest.
Right.
So Japan people knows what our music is, so we could convey it in a better form. And the crowd was very mental during the gig. So it was a very good experience for us, and we had a great time. And we sold a lot of merches in Japan. As you know, the Japanese people support band like anything. They buy all the merchandise, all the CDs, all the posters, all the tapes, everything. So it was very great experience. And first of all, we played with the German speed metal legends Iron Angel. So it was a great experience for us.
Yes, very, very cool. You have a new video on YouTube and a new song called Radiation Overdose. Please tell us about the making of the video, who directed it, and where was the location of the video shot?
So Radiation Overdose, as the theme of the song conveys, so it is like the after effects of the radiation in our earth and its surroundings. Okay, so the video was shot in Kerala, Alleppey, the place called Alleppey in Kerala. So we had this abandoned place over there, so we got permission and everything, and we set up all the drum kit and stuff in that same. It's by the beach side, okay, beach side, and there is a lonely place by the beach side that most of the people don't know about it. So we just figured it out ourselves and got the permission and stuff. Then it was little difficult at the beginning because people were not familiar about our music. Okay, so they don't know what we are playing, and people were like staring, amused, what these guys are doing here. Okay, so the video was directed by a guy called Amal Ramdas. Okay, so he's from Alleppey. He's our friend, good friend. So he only directed the video, and most of the inputs came from the band also, how the shot should be. And most of all, we were very influenced by the video of Dark Angel and old video of Dark Angel and stuff. So that's how it came out. So we were very peculiar about what shots we need. We only need the right director to shot it. So I think Amal did a very good job in that. Yeah.
What is the difference between Merciless Strike, the new one, than previous offerings by the band, music that you have put out in the past?
I think Arms to Death was a little bit violent in nature, like compared to Merciless Strike. But Merciless Strike, Arms to Death had influences of more speeder kind of thrash metal, like closely little bit of very aggressive thrash metal, I would say. And Merciless Strike is like sticking to the pure old school thrash metal vibe through the entire album. So, yeah, that's the difference I can say. So
that brings me to who is some of your influences in the thrash metal over the years? Some of your favorites.
We have Sodom is our primary influence, and then we have early Creator. Then we listen to Demolition Hammer, Morbid Saint.
Oh, nice.
Then there's a German thrash metal band called Accuser. Yeah, Megadeth. Megadeth and all influence you can really spot out in the new album. So musically we have taken it to the next level in the new album.
Where did the band name AMORPHIA come from? What is the meaning of AMORPHIA?
Nothing much. We just put it for like random name. Okay.
Right.
So we just put it for a college competition. So then the name got very popularized real fast, so we don't need to change it actually. So we kept it as it is. So it's what AMORPHIA.
Nice. A very, very catchy name. And who did the artwork on the album?
Artwork is done by Angle 3 Art for the Merciless strike. Okay. And he's from China, and he works also with the Awakening Records label that we are currently signed to.
Please tell us about the music scene coming up as a band in India.
Music scene here is actually pretty weird, but right now there are a lot of metal gigs happening, which is very good sign than which was before, like 5 years before. Okay. And in India, we almost do like maybe 20 shows a year. So that is the current situation right now. And the scene is pretty developing really fast, and we have very good bands right now. Like Cryptos is there. Cryptos is like very old band from India that we already have been watching them from almost like 2004 and all. But they are way older band than 2004. Okay, so they are actually very much influence for us. So we have other band, thrash metal band like Chaos is there. Then we have the new thrash metal bands like Carnaging and all the bands. So metal scene has been there in India for quite long, from 1990s, and it's still there. But I'm very happy like the scene is growing right now. But before 5 years, the scene was very dull.
Yes, thanks goodness for the internet and everything, the interweb. Everybody can check out bands like yours and learn new bands from all over the world. Thank goodness for the internet.
Yeah, right.
How did you get started as a drummer in the beginning? Take us way back when you first wanted to play drums. Who was your favorite drummer to make you want to play drums to begin with?
Yeah, my primary influence is Chris Witchhunter from Sodom. So he did the records of Agent Orange, Tapping the Vein and everything. And I also lot influenced by a drummer called Dave Lombardo from Slayer. Everyone knows him.
Nice.
So Witchhunter and Dave Lombardo is my primary influence in drumming. So I picked up the sticks in 2012 only with the band actually. So I started playing thrash metal in the beginning itself. So when I started learning drum, I need to play really fast. So that's all I did, and that's all I'm doing right now. So that's it. So me and Vasu started jamming together and evolving together. So that's the sound of the band.
So please tell us about the drum kit company that you use, and why do you love using, going with their drum kit?
My drum kit is actually Mapex Armory series. Okay, so and I use root cymbals, and actually for recording I use Yamaha Vintage V series. So that is the drum kit I really use for Arms to Death and Merciless Strike album recording. So it is a very old drum kit, and it is around. We got it at 1990s, and it's a single piece in India actually. Yamaha Vintage Power V series. So that is a really good drum kit where you have the big toms and stuff. Hardware is really good, so you get the real tone of what you have in the albums like Sepultura, Arise and all. So we were really looking forward to very punchy and very heavier drum sounds. So I think Yamaha Vintage Power V is my choice for album recording. And in home I use Mapex Armory series.
Oh, very cool, very cool. What is your favorite part about this line of work, being a musician and being in a band? What is your favorite thing about the whole thing of being in a band?
Yeah, actually playing music and being in a band is like you are evolving every day, both musically and mentally actually. So music helps in molding your personality and stuff for me. So it's not the same me when I picked up the drumstick back in 2012 and what I am doing it right now. So now it's like every day we are pushing our limits to play more fast, create new songs, create new music, and explore various areas of thrash metal and also other kind of music. And last 2 years I have been also playing a couple of death metal bands and stuff. So it feels really good to evolve yourself in the music scene, and it's really cool. And I really enjoy touring with the band and playing live shows. So the satisfaction that you get is next level. So I can't express it, but I really like playing live and touring with the band.
So what do you do outside the band to support yourself to make a living, a job or whatnot?
Yeah, I have a daily job. I work in HCL Technologies, though that is a corporate sector for IT jobs. So I work in IT industry, and our guitarist is running a business of himself, so in the textile industry. So we both have other works to do, so to maintain our band and to go forward in our country. So you can't expect a lot of income from the metal band in India. So this is how we do. We have the corporate jobs, we spend the money on the band, and we move forward creating new music.
So where do you see yourself in the future as a band, and what are your goals to improve as a band?
So goal is like to keep going, like keep releasing albums and keep the momentum going so that we get the right opportunities at right time. So that's the thing. So releasing an album and keeping idle for like 3 or 4 years, it's not our thing. So we will release the stuffs at right time so that people can listen to new stuffs from us and how we evolve musically and everything in the years. So that is the main idea. Release new stuffs so that people know us more and do more tours. So our next big plan is like tour Europe. So maybe in this year or next year we will tour Europe. So we are working on it. So that's the idea right now. After that we release our next album or EP.
Very cool, very cool. Great answer. And please tell us about any upcoming shows and gigs that y'all will have, and where will you be playing that next?
Next is the Japan tour that we have 6 shows right now. So we were supposed to be touring with Circus, Thrash and Violence, but right now they have backed out due to different reasons because of this coronavirus and stuff and visa related issues. So they backed out from the tour, and we have right now playing with At War from USA, and we have Evil Invaders. So
nice.
Yeah, that is the biggest stuff coming. So that is the True Thrash Fest 2020, and we have other 5 more shows in Japan. And highlight other than True Thrash Fest will be a show with Reverge, and also we have the black metal band like Sai coming over, and Abigail. Together we have a show in the last of the tour. So that's the main highlight of the Japan tour.
Nice, very nice. Please discuss to us how you interact and respond to the fans, and what kind of AMORPHIA show will the fans that haven't seen you yet, what kind of show will they get?
It's like we always deliver 100% in the live shows, okay? So it's up to the crowd whether they enjoy our music or not. So who take our music is like they're like fans forever for the band. So that's how it worked out, because 2018 we played in True Thrash Fest. Okay, I mean not 2018, last year. Last year we played True Thrash Fest. So we are the band who playing consecutive times in the next True Thrash Fest. So that's like the people demanded us to play over there, Japan again and again, and we get lot of merch orders and stuff from Japan after the tour last time. So that's the response we get after each live that we play. So we are very happy, like people are accepting our music, and we are looking forward to do more live shows. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Please tell us where the fans can buy the music, give plugs on your websites and social media sites of the band.
People can buy our music from Bandcamp for international customers. For Indian customers, they can buy it in the platform called InstaMojo. So all the payment links are updated in our Facebook page. So, and also our Instagram, you can follow at AMORPHIA_Thrash. Yeah.
So is there any plans for a next album to come out in the near future?
Yeah, we are actually we already started working on our next album. So, It will be coming out real soon. We are hoping to release it in 2020 itself. Okay, but 2020 might be an EP or an album, not sure about it, but there will be definitely a release coming out in 2020.
Awesome. Please give shout outs to the fans and your fans to be and people that support you that are out there.
Hello guys, this is Vivek, the drummer of AMORPHIA. Many thanks for supporting us throughout our journey till now. And we'll be keeping you updated with our new music video, and new touring dates real soon. So stay tuned for more updates in AMORPHIA Thrash social media platforms. Many thanks for the support. Thank you.
And Vivek, thank you. It's been a pleasure and an honor having you on the show with us here tonight at Metal Messiah Radio. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for doing this interview with us here at Metal Messiah Radio. And the best of luck to you guys of AMORPHIA. And you're more welcome to come back on the show when the next offering comes out, okay?
Okay, many thanks. George.
All right, thank you. Coming next, we got some brand new music by AMORPHIA from the Merciless Strike album that's just been released here in 2020. Crank it and turn it up. Joker Live, MetalMessiahRadio.com.